This video is designed to provide an overview of the resources feature in Schoology. So, navigating to the top of your screen, you'll want to click on the Resources tab between Groups and Tools. From the Resources landing page, I want to draw your attention to a few items. First, you will notice there is a category labeled as My Resources and a category labeled as Shared by Others. You may not see the Shared by Others category yet unless someone has shared a collection with you, but once someone does share a collection with you, you will see them listed under the Shared by Others label. So you will see under My Resources, I have a home collection, I have a U.S. VA government collection, and I have a school year 21-22 collection. The home collection is by default created for all teachers, but teachers also have the option to add new collections. To do that, you can come up here to the Add Collection button to the right of My Resources. Clicking on it, you can give it a title. And once you've created a new collection, you have the option to add resources that can be created inside Schoology, or you can add Google resources by adding a link. You can also share your collection with a colleague. You can type the colleague's last name in the search bar, clicking search, select the colleague, and then click on Add People. You also have the option to share collections with colleagues that may work outside of McLean High School. To do that, you can come over here to where it says McLean High School, click on the drop-down arrow, and either type or find the school that the teacher works in, select it, come back over to the search bar and search for that colleague, select them, and click Add People. Once you've added or shared your collection with other colleagues, you both have the opportunity to add resources and collaborate in this space. So coming back over to the left-hand side, underneath the Personal, you'll click on the Group button. And here you will see under Group Resources, you will see all of the groups in which you are a member. I have a long list because I have group creation rights, but most teachers will only see the groups in which they are a member. Beneath the group resources, you will see the school resources, and here everyone should locate Fairfax County Public Schools and McLean High School. This is where the county may share resources for every person that is associated with the county community. So that includes staff, admin, students, parents, everyone. So they may not really have a need to post too much information here that would be accessible to all of those groups. Similarly, for the McLean High School resources, these are available here for all parents, students, and staff. So you'll see here an important note: we will be housing our student resources in the McLean High School school resources. You'll also see for now the course template that teachers can use to copy over to their classes. To do that, you'll just come over here to the gear and you can click copy to or add to course, and the template will be transferred over to teacher courses where they can populate it with course-specific content. We will leave the course template here for the first couple of weeks, but once most teachers have their courses set up, we will be removing it so that students and parents are not confused by this resource in our school-wide resources space. And then coming down here below groups, I'm going to click on apps, and this is where you can ensure that your Google Drive and your YouTube are connected to Schoology. To do that, if you haven't done so already, you'll want to come over here to the Options button, click on the drop-down, select Account Settings, ensure that your Gmail account is listed there, and then you'll want to click on Connect. That should integrate your Google Drive documents and artifacts with your Schoology account, making it easier to attach these items to assignments and assessments inside Schoology. One thing to note, once you've connected your Google Drive with your Schoology account, you'll notice that unless all of your files are organized in specific folders, that your documents transfer over in no specific order. So one way to navigate the integration is by typing for specific artifacts. You can search for them inside Google Drive within Schoology. You can see here that the default view is set to My Drive, but you also have the opportunity to toggle over to Shared with Me so that you could also search documents that were not created originally by you but were shared with you by others. And then the last thing to note is if you choose to delete a document in Schoology, because it is connected directly with your Google Drive, note that it will also delete in your Google Drive. So be judicious about when you organize your Google Drive inside Schoology, and note that anything you do in Schoology to organize your Google Drive will transfer to your Google Drive directly. To add content from your Google Drive directly to one of your courses, you can select the checkbox on the left-hand side, and you will see the option for the import button will appear. You can click on the drop-down, and you should use import file or import private link. Import link, right now there's a glitch, so do not use that. Import file or import private link. Another way to achieve the same end is to come over here to the gear setting cog, click on the drop down, and you will see the same options to import file or import private link. If you import the file, you will see a window pop up where you will select which courses you want that file to merge into. And for me, I'm going to go ahead and select my personal sandbox course. You can also import the file into different collections within your resources. But for right now, I'm going to click Copy Item. Once I've done that, I'm going to come up to my Courses tab, find my personal course, scroll down, and I will see the document has been imported there. From here, I can drag and drop it into the location that I want the document to live. So that is an overview of the resources and the functions inside the resources, which is considered like a virtual filing cabinet. If you have further questions, please don't hesitate to reach out.